To the programme.
Now, we both enjoy dabbling in the property market.
And we love the idea of getting a good deal.
But in today's competitive market, that's not always that easy.
Hello there. If you're just about to head through the door, I think you could probably leave your jacket at home.
But one way you can still stand a good chance is to buy at auction.
Another phenomenal serving display from Nadal in terms of his percentages, 75% of them in. And that's even above his average on the season, which is at 70%. Doesn't give you a lot of looks at his second serve.
Well, buying under the hammer is becoming very popular these days.
Yes, there are literally hundreds of millions of pounds worth of property being sold at auction each month.
Andy Murray is through to the third round of the ATP Masters event in Toronto. Britain's #1 beat Sweden's Thomas Johansson 6-4.
Quarter-final, of course.
Heading where he's never been before. Andy Murray's only previous Grand Slam quarter-final was earlier this summer at Wimbledon, and last night's encounter was arguably the spicier, since
6-4 in his first singles match since losing in the quarter-finals at Wimbledon. Murray will now meet Stanislas Wawrinka later on Thursday. Meanwhile, Roger Federer suffered...
So let's take a look at the three properties that were sold at auction on today's show.
Could this flat in Surrey be...
Is the region worst affected? The BBC is banned from reporting inside Burma, but our correspondent Natalia Antileva has been there and sent this report.
It's somebody's meal ticket? Look, there's an old frying pan with some fat left in it.
I visit Derbyshire to take a walk on the wild side. Holy mackerel.
Both engines suddenly powered down at just 600 feet, forcing the pilots to try to glide the plane to safety. Witnesses saw it cross the airport fence just feet over the busy A30.
And looked out the windows to see it going over the perimeter fence, within about 20 feet of the perimeter fence. At that point, it plunged belly flop type into the runway. The undercarriage collapsed, the wings flipped up. Thereupon it drew down the runway, skidding down with debris coming from the back of it.
The investigation will focus on the final 1,000 feet of descent, a minute from touchdown. This is the point where the crew generally disengages the autopilot and flies the aircraft by hand to the ground. If the pilot had some power, he would concentrate on maximising speed. It gives the aircraft crucial height. Raising the nose just slows the plane down and it can stall, literally fall from the sky. Sources say it's thought there was a mayday call just seconds before the crash.
This is horrendous.
And in Kent, there's a house that's got me very animated. Just when you thought the wallpaper couldn't get any wackier. Check that out.
All these